I live? Am I live? I think so. Okay. Hello. What's going on, everyone? It's KIMLSAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. I gotta do like I tell my girl Alicia and put the camera down. Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, of BetterBodyCrew.com. Let me just check on something right quick, guys. Happy Sunday. I know some of y'all are still at church, and others of you who are joining me, I appreciate you. So if you could tell me where you are watching from, so I could just give you the honor of acknowledging you, that would be awesome. And if you're on replay viewer, you put replay and where you're watching from as well. Okay, hold on one second here, y'all. All right, and I entitled this on Facebook, if you hate working out or hate going to the gym, then you must watch this. And so, oh gosh, it's my country internet that's messing me up right now. I cannot see any comments, so if y'all are commenting, I apologize. Okay, there we go. Okay, hello, Karen Williams from Mississippi. Thank you for joining. So I don't know what I'll title this on YouTube, but let me just tell you guys that one of my superpowers, I call it, is my honesty. Okay, so as I help out the Better Body VIPs, those are my personal clients. I'm always very vulnerable with them, very honest. Yes, I lost weight and have been able to maintain it for almost 5 years now, and it's been a journey. Okay, let me show you guys. For those of you who do not know, that was one of my transformations. Now I'm not this skinny anymore. That was actually too thin. Somebody was like, "Where your butt at? Where you this at? Where you that at?" Y'all know Southern women. But still, I'm not back to here. Okay, so I found a healthy medium between these two. And for 40 years old, I'm pretty happy with where I am as far as how I look. But as far as how I feel, sometimes I still don't feel like getting up and working out or going to the gym. And I share this with my clients. Everybody who knows me knows this. Like, I like to sleep and I like to eat. And it's not because I'm lazy, but a large part of that has to do with my severe anemia, which my products help me out with that as well. And I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm putting my supplements and my chocolate almond milk as usual. But as far as, getting out there and, meal prepping and going to the gym every day, my clients know that's not how I really roll. And they appreciate the fact that I'm telling them, hey, I feel you. I struggle with the same thing that you struggle. Like, we are in this boat together. Now, I have somebody on my team, though. She loves working out. Candy B. Oh, my gosh. I call her in the morning. Hey, what you doing? I just dropped the boys off. What you doing? I just dropped Kassan off too. I'm about to go do some, this is me. I'm about to go do some personal development. Here is her. I'm about to go to the gym. And I'd be like, so what? You want a cookie or something? Why? You don't have to make an announcement, try to make people feel bad. But that's her thing. The gym is her thing. She loves the gym. Okay, fine, no problem. But that's not my thing. And y'all know I always seek out things to do that are fun. So I have my bounce boots. I have my vibration machine. I don't do your regular schmegular exercises because I need something that will, that's fun. The hula hoop, things like that. So yeah, that's what I do. But even still, I don't always feel like doing those things. However, y'all, let me tell you something. I talk all the time about changing how you think about things in your frame and your view. And last night I was watching a replay from one of my mentors from his 2016 live event. And there was a guy, let me show y'all. There was a guy, y'all. His name is Sean Stevenson. And he gave a brilliant speech. Okay, does anybody know Sean Stevenson? This is Sean Stevenson. Okay, this is Sean Stevenson. And he gave a brilliant speech. Have you ever heard of Sean Stevenson? And just completely captivated me. And so after listening to what he said from the stage in 2016, I said, I gotta look up this guy. Who is he? I gotta find out more about him. And guys, what I learned about him blew me away. And I'm being honest with you, it's totally changed the way I think about exercising. And I will not complain. I will not complain. So I shared it with my mom as well. I said, have you ever heard about this guy named Sean Stevenson? Now, Sean Stevenson was born in 1979, the same year as me. So that, of course, impacts me as well because we were pretty much the same exact age. Unfortunately, he passed away August of 2019, this year. So he passed away recently. He was in an accident. And when I was looking up, his life, we both been on this earth for 40 years, but his impact is so much bigger than his stature. It is huge. And I just want to share with you guys, I don't care how big you are or how unhealthy you are. Some of you I speak to, you have multiple issues going on in your body, multiple things that render you pretty immobile, but not completely. And I want you to see this because I want to inspire you, because it inspired me to never, ever. As a matter of fact, after I watched these 2 clips that I'm going to share with you right now, I immediately got on my vibration machine. I put on my 2-pound weighted gloves, and I had my 3-pound flat dumbbells, and I went to work for 20 minutes on my vibration machine because he inspired me so much. And I promise you, I will not complain. From now on, I will think about Sean. I will think about Sean every time I hesitate or put off working out. Or I don't go to the gym, but working out. Thank you, Sean Stevenson. Your legacy has lived long beyond your body, and you have so inspired me. So I want to watch this with y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention. Okay, let's go.
Getting ready for the day, and I look into the mirror. I don't see a 3-foot-tall individual. I see a strong, confident, sexy man. A man that has a lot of capabilities to do amazing things.
Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. And this man is a powerful example of living positively under the most trying conditions. Sean Stevenson has one of the most severe forms of osteogenesis imperfecta. Even the act of getting out of bed in the morning can be a struggle.
I'm no different than anyone else on the inside. And that really needs to come across right here and right now, that I'm no different than you are. And I think a lot of times we get caught up in this exterior package as if I chose it. The way most people look at it is that it must be grueling, it must be frustrating not being able to do all these things on your own. And I'm sure that there were moments in my life when they were. In the early stages of my life, I felt like so frustrated to have this.
Y'all see this?
I think, honestly, everything that I have to go through in my life is more exciting than most. Most people just scratch the top of their head without even thinking about it. Every day, I'm constantly humbled.
Every day, I'm constantly humbled, he said. Oh, my God.
Most people go through life taking a lot of things for granted. They get up in the morning thinking they're going to go to bed feeling the same way that they did when they get up. And that's not the case with me. I'm very well aware that when I get up in the morning, there's always that opportunity or that chance that I could fracture a bone and I could go to bed in excruciating pain. And when you have that in the back of your mind running over and over and over, you eventually get to realize that every moment that you're healthy and every moment you're not in pain, it's a great moment.
Since Sean's birth 23 years ago, pain has been a constant companion.
When I came out, my arm was broken in so many places that it was wrapped around my head, and my legs were like floppy rag dolls, and my head was just really soft, and the whole body was, the ribs were crushed, and my arms and legs were crushed. It had been like squeezing a child through some type of bread-making machine that was just pulverizing the bones.
From birth, Sean has relied on his parents to be his legs.
I'm vulnerable in their hands, and I could be easily slipped out of their hands and break my neck, and enemy.
Sean's father, Greg, quit his job in order to be Sean's full-time caregiver.
He was so fragile that if he sneezed hard, he'd break a collarbone.
Y'all hear this?
If he took a little toy and picked it up, he'd snap his arm. I remember I got him a little toy, a trailer truck, and had a sliding door on the back of it. And he was laying in the kitchen on the floor, and he just reached over to slide the door up on the back of the truck, and I heard a click. He'd broken his arm. He broke ribs all the time, sneezing, rolling, just took next to nothing to break a rib. The worst breaks were probably the collarbones and the femurs. And I think the worst, unfortunately, only happened once, maybe twice, was when he broke his tailbone. Because when you break a tailbone, you can't lay on your back. You only can lay on your stomach. There you go.
As well as his fragile state, the disease has stunted Sean's growth and twisted his spine and limbs.
Woo.
Being born in Chicago is
Isn't that something?
turn of events for Sean.
Isn't that
With his many
okay?
fractures, he is close to...
Isn't that something? So this not only impacted me as it relates to me. I'm not an emotional person, but I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this last night, it definitely broke me down, because it made me not only thankful for my health, and it made me reevaluate the things I complain about, but it made me thankful for my son's health. At the time that this was recorded, he was like 23 years old, I believe, and I can't imagine having a grown child that I still have to care for like a child. Now, I will tell y'all this: when Sean Stevenson died, he was married. He was married, has a beautiful wife. I don't know a whole lot about him. Like I said, I just now saw him on my mentor's live replay from an event in 2016, because I'm going through all the replays and gathering all the knowledge since this event was ever held. But there's one more clip that I wanted to show y'all. And like I said, after I saw think about having a body so fragile, so delicate, your bones being so brittle that you could literally snap them off just by sneezing. I will not complain again about not feeling like getting active in this body. I will not. I cannot. How could I after seeing that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all something else, because this sucker worked out. He even with that risk, he still will work out. Hold on.
As a child, Sean Stevenson went through
No, that's not the one I want.
surgeries and has grim memories of having to go through what doctors have labeled a
Hold on one
change out of
second.
the rods.
Yeah, that's not the one I want.
I was
I'm gonna show
sweating
y'all
so
how
much.
he worked out before he ended before his life ended.
Today, Sean believes he is the architect of his own health and works out daily to
We all
strengthen
are the
his body
architects
for
of
even
our
the
own
most
health.
mundane tasks.
Y'all see how he playing basketball?
Instead of taking pharmaceutical ways to strengthen, I've chosen to cross-train, because this isn't just about catching this weight and pushing up and sit-ups. It's about dropping something and grasping it, having to catch it, and not breaking my arm from it. It's about training for just living normally, what everybody else takes for granted. This is what I do to keep up with everyone.
Whew. I know how my arm feel with 3-pound weights after a while. And look at him.
I think more of the fear after it's all over. I think afterwards, holy cow, I could have snapped my arms off. But not while you're doing it. That won't get you anywhere. I've been real proactive in my health.
Right, that's good. And I think that's probably good. If your muscles are strong, they probably support your bones. Probably the exercise you're doing is just as effective as any medication.
That's my belief. 32, 33. This one's my favorite. 34, 35, 36. Check out my back muscles.
Do you think you can lift more stuff? And
Oh
things
yeah,
like
I'm
that?
bench pressing about 25 to 30 pounds now. 40, 10 more, 10.
You're doing awesome. You got traps and everything.
4, 3, 2,
say you're the first kid or adult with OI I know that's been into bodybuilding. But I think it's probably helped your bones too.
Exactly, Sherry.
In a way, I feel like a medical miracle because I'm stronger and more agile, not fragile, but agile than most people I know with OI because of the decisions I made and the ability that I've had to believe in the power of faith and hope.
Ooh,
in my life, I've had a lot of challenges.
Okay.
And a lot of you asked me some interesting
I
questions
can't be
about
getting
my
emotional.
disorder.
I got too much stuff to do today. But yes, Sherry joined her handy. She said, wow, 20 to 30 pounds. That's a lot, y'all. 20 to 30 pounds, that's a lot, y'all. And for him to be able to do that, there's no dang on excuse why I should be still sitting up here going, I don't like going to the gym. I don't like working out. I got every capability that, you know, just so much. We got to start thinking, like I said, I don't care if you weigh 600 pounds. Chances are you can still do more than him. If you can lift something without having to fear breaking a bone, you are blessed. And I feel real silly, real stupid for all the times that I did not get my butt up and exercise with all of the strength that I have, with all of the reasons. And it's not a time issue for me. It's just being honest. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's pure laziness. Just pure laziness. But after seeing this, and sometimes we all need that paradigm shift. We all need that reframing of a thing to say, hey, this no more. And so I'm so happy that I was watching the Russell Brunson ClickFunnels live events, and I saw Sean Stevenson. I'm so happy. Thank you, Russell Brunson, for introducing me to him. This speech was amazing, and it made me want to find out more about this man. I wish I could have met him in person. Someone who is literally the same age as me, but we led two totally different lives. And the funny thing is, he did not. This is a man who got paid big money to go speaking. He had coaching clients. He lived a wonderful life. Like I said, he was married to a beautiful lady. This is a man much like, what is it, Nick Vujicic? I can't say his last name, but you guys know Nick, with no arms and no legs. But this is a man who led a very, very successful life in many different areas. So, you know, aside from him inspiring me to work out, to exercise, because let's face it, I can lift without breaking a bone. He's inspired me, like I said, just to make sure that when I leave this earth, my impact stays. So thank you, Russell Brunson, for introducing me to Sean Stevenson. And thank you, Sean Stevenson, even though you have transitioned out of your earthly suit, for being an example of a grateful spirit. And I will be studying him some more. I hope this helped y'all. I hope somebody, and I, like I said, I will now definitely do much better on a consistent basis, because there's no reason not to. And the funny thing is, we all know that when we exercise, we feel better, even in the pain. There is pleasure in the pain. There's a different type of soreness that you get from exercising. And last night, I slept very well, and I went to bed feeling great because of what I did after watching those video clips. So I really hope that the next time you complain, or the next time you say, you know, oh, exercising sucks or something like that, that this makes an impact on you enough to say, hey, I remember that video that Kim shared about the gentleman who would, you know, basically there was a high probability he would break a bone if he lifted anything, touched anything. Y'all heard his father when he was a child, just from playing with a toy, he would break bones. Can you imagine that? Okay, so I hope that the next time you think to complain about how you're not strong, or you don't feel like doing something, exercising especially, I want you to think about this. Please, that is the only reason why I shared it with you, and I want you to do it anyway. Like Mel Robbins says, you got the 5. If you guys don't know about Mel Robbins and the 5-second rule, study that as well. Look it up, the 5-second rule. Don't just like marinate on the decision. Just get it done. Okay? Get it done before your brain stops you. All right, y'all. I got some stuff to do today, so I'm going to go. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Or if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bang the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Bye, y'all.